Our SAP2G bulk imports allow you to get ID numbers and their contact details in a specific area. Once you're logged on, click on the Deeds Property tab. Note that you can do a bulk import in a specific city, suburb, street, or sectional title or complex. Start by clearing your previous search by clicking on the clear icon. Then type in the search item. Note that SAP2G only offers you a maximum of 500 properties at a time. However, this does not mean that there are only 500 ID numbers or contact details in that specific area. Once you've done your search and the properties are returned, click on the bulk import button on your right. Over here you will see the actual amount of possible ID numbers that have been returned in that area. You will also see the unit price per ID number, the estimated cost, as well as the deposit amount. You can also select the type of service provider that you'd like to use. Between TransUnion and Draycor, TransUnion costs slightly more than Draycor because it gives you the full name and details, the spouse's details, last known email address, and the last 3 physical addresses, postal addresses, landline numbers, work numbers, mobile numbers, and the last 3 employers. Draycor, on the other hand, gives you the full name and details, the occupation, the current or last known home phone number, the last known employer, last known work number, mobile number, and the last known email address. If I were to go with TransUnion, my estimated cost would be $12,000. If I select Draycor, my estimated cost will then be $9,000. Once you've gone through all the details and you're happy with that, fill in and confirm your personal details, then click on the Accept and Pay Deposit. SAP2G does accommodate for bulk imports that are less than 500 records. We now have a basket for bulk requests below 500 ID traces. You can submit multiple bulk requests in one batch to make use of the reduced costs for bulk imports. However, take note that you can only do a basket request per service provider. TransUnion with TransUnion and Draycor with Draycor. For example, if you've already got a suburb filled in and now you'd like to do a bulk import in a specific street, type in the item, click on Search, and you will see that it gives you less than 500 properties. Then click on the bulk import button again. It will then give you a warning because there are less than 500 records. You can then select your data provider once again. You'll see with TransUnion, it's 2000. With Draycor, it's 1300. Once you've selected your data provider, click on Add to Basket. Your item will then appear under the provider that you've selected. Now if you'd like to add a second item to the basket so that your records are above 500, go back to Deeds Property. Fill in the second item, click on Search. Once again, you'll see that in my example I've got less than 500 records. Click on Bulk Import. Now remember, when using the basket feature, you're required to use the same provider for one basket. In my previous example, I used Draycor. Once you've selected your provider, click on Add to Basket again. Now you will see both the items have been added to the basket. Once you're happy with the amount of IDs as well as the cost, click on Order from Draycor or from TransUnion if you've selected TransUnion as your data provider. We will then receive your request and contact you to confirm it.